Welcome to the night where we light up the spark. We're trading crypto, find out you'll be mad on the charts. Hosted by the one, Lunar Beaches top shark. Dive deep into the numbers cause this ain't no lark. We're crunching all the data, making money moves fast. From Wall Street to the blockchain, making predictions last. Community together in this financial blast. Markets after dark, that shatter ceilings made of glass. Mad on the charts with Lunar's bright lights. Crypto markets soaring through the night. Follow the trends, see future in sight. It's markets after dark, the financial flight. From Bitcoin to Ethereum, we're mapping the road. Stock tips and insights, secrets ready to unload. Trading strategies, sharp on knowledge be showed. Let Lunar Beaches guide you to
Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Markets After Dark, where we go mad on the charts. Hope you all had an amazing weekend. It's been a rough weekend. It's been a rough weekend for me personally, but all right. We'll push through. Yeah. Welcome to Markets After Dark, where we go mad on the charts Sunday through Thursday, starting at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I need to turn myself up a little bit. All right. Think that should be all right. All right. Okay, so yeah, so lots of sell-off. We'll get into some other stuff, but lots of sell-off. We'll see if we continue. Got a feeling that the sell-off will probably continue. I'll give reasons why. But before we get into all that, let's throw some otters in the chat for Alex O Crypto. If you are a member of Piper Academy, then you should be able to throw some otters in the chat to congratulate Alex O for hitting 10,000 subscribers. Shout out to my good friend Alex O. Love you, bud, and keep it up, man. Keep it up. So yeah, it's been quite a emotional week for me personally, physically, mentally. Just kind of it is what it is. Well, let me just go ahead and put it out there. So you notice I've been in any kind of mood for the past week. Well, let's just say I go to the doctor. I'm gonna go to the doctor tomorrow to get a lump checked out on my rib cage. So I have very strong history in my family of cancer. So let's just hope that that's not what it is, and hope that it is benign. And let me get all the prayers and good vibes that I can get. So tomorrow we'll go to the doctor. I'm sure it's nothing, but my mind, nobody knows this, but I suffer from general anxiety disorder, and I take medicine for it, and the last week has been hell. Just my mind going to all the worst possible scenarios, and so but just thought I would let you guys know on that, and yeah. But we're going to push through no matter what. We always fight. We always keep going. We always keep pushing. And we'll see. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what it is. Hopefully it's nothing. Whole family was also sick this weekend. So there's also that. My son woke up this morning, had a 103 fever. Wife is pregnant. So... and she's also not feeling well, so Just been a crazy. It's been quite a physically and emotionally, mentally draining week and weekend, and yeah. But it's all right. Everything's gonna be all right. Thank you all for all your kind words. I do appreciate you. All right, let's go ahead and just move on from that. I had to get that off my chest. Just something that's been weighing on me. So yeah, man. Let's see. Let's go ahead and bring up the beautiful, beautiful chat. Let's bring up the Madhouse. What is going on, my beautiful, beautiful friends in the Madhouse? Hey, what's going on? Let's go ahead and say good evening to everybody. What's going on? J Vi, what's going on? Thank you, Alexandra G, for putting the Piper Academy Discord link pinned in the chat. Make sure you guys check that out. J Vi, and shout out to you, Alexandra G. Good evening. Good evening. Chris Klein in the house. What's going on? Indie Rock Crypto. Let's see. Anyone else? Kasim. What's going on, Kasim? He's playing on the spider line that goes from 2022 to 2024. Yep, Flat Smack. What's going on, brother? What's going on? LBC, you are an amazing human being. May everything work out far better than worst case scenarios. Thank you, Kasim. I do really appreciate that. When it rains, it pours, but it makes you stronger. Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you. You got this, D. We got your back. Thank you. I love y'all. Thank you so much. But yeah, so sell off, more and more sell off. That's how it goes. That's how it goes over here in the markets. We can see Bitcoin little more dumpsky. All right, a little more dumpsky. We might be coming down here into this daily fair value gap and this high time frame demand zone. Wouldn't be shocked at all to see that. You know, we've been talking about this zone for quite some time. Many of you probably have seen this chart, or this little thing right here. Didn't get the that third high that I thought we would get, but potentially this was the first, this was the second, and then this was the third, and then we rolled over. So it's not exactly unexpected. This is kind of something that we've been kind of expecting here for a while now on the channel or on the show. So not really surprised to see it to continue to push to the downside for Bitcoin. Let's go ahead and turn that off real quick. Let's go over to the monthly chart because this is what kind of looks like the most bearish. Let's see. Come on, zoom in, zoom in. Oh, I should probably go to the chart. Bada bing, bada boom. Here we go, here we go. All right. Yep, that same level, sitting right about there. Now on the monthly chart, we do have this bearish divergence that's kind of playing out in here. We've got the creating the higher highs on the chart, but then we create the lower high on the oscillator, which is a bearish divergence. So that obviously is playing out right now. So we'll see how low it can go. If we zoom into the 4 hour, we can see that. Let's go ahead and draw out this triangle. I don't have it drawn out on this one. I must have it drawn out on another chart, but let's see. We can go from here to here. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of symmetrical triangles, but when they play, they do play sometimes. So take the open here, go from the breakout, and that gets us down to about little under $69,000, but it does get us into that daily fair value gap and does take about, let's see, 70% of that fair value gap. Other way. It takes you to the golden pocket of the fair value gap. Perfect. Perfect. About $69,000, so would not be surprised at all to see that. We are pushing lower and pretty heated on our power bar. This is our Prime Oscillator Pro Plus, brought to you by Chart Prime. Check out Chart Prime. 45% off your first month. Link in the description down below. 2.7s clipping, pushing down. Our money flow is still in the red. This is the 4-hour chart. And then our trend fusion is pushing, or trend ribbon is pushing to the downside as well. Still, hopefully kind of bottoming out here. But thing is it could bottom out and then come up and then come back down, which hopefully, it's something where we come down like this. And that kind of creates a bullish divergence. And then we can get a bounce. Something like that. That's what I would like to see coming out of here for Bitcoin. And then the main thing right now is getting back above this high over here. Ultimately, these highs over here. But first one is going to be that $95,420 price. Get above that, and then we can talk about more upside. But for now, more downside, I think. In my opinion, I do think we see more downside, even though the Dixie itself is having its own little downward spill. All of this is being brought to you by tariffs. Market is very uncertain about these tariffs. So we were seeing the sell-off, big institutions, big players are making their moves, going risk off because they don't really know how to play it. They don't really know what to expect, what's going to come from all of this. And we might even be seeing a little bit of that Japan carry trade unwinding too at the same time. So it's a whole mixed bag. All I know is that it says risk off and that probably more downside. Bitcoin dominance still holding kind of flat. Surprisingly, holding kind of flat. It might want to try and make a move back up to that 65 to 66% dominance before it rolls over. So that alt season is definitely on hold for now. The Russell is not looking good either. Russell 2000 is 2,000 of your low market cap stocks. When this moves to the upside, it shows that we are in a more risk-on environment. So obviously, since it is pushing to the downside, maybe even completing an ABC in here. But since it has been pushing to the downside, that is showing a risk-off environment. We need to be risk-on, because if we're risk-on, then people put money into the more speculative assets like your Russell and your Bitcoin and crypto. Let's go ahead and go over to the SPY futures. We can see we are opening up with some continued sell-off here as well. Come on now. There we go. All right, so yeah, came up, did create a little bit of a gap, but not a whole lot. Everything's still kind of just right at that 0 line on the 1 hour, so it's not looking too great at the moment. Just chilling. Relatively equal highs up here. Maybe it'll get a little push up, but it's not looking very strong either. The NASDAQ probably the same story. These three tend to play along the same lines. Yes, I made it a little late, but here. Awesome. Thank y'all for joining. I appreciate y'all. All right, we talked about this pattern in here as well. We said this one was neutral. It could go either way. And of course, it did end up breaking to the downside. So there we go. Hope everyone is doing good. We're making it, Joe. We're making it. Bingo and a bingo. Yep, it is coming down into, looks like some high time frame demand. Yeah. Glad you're here, Los on Crypto. Thank you for being here, Los on Crypto, aka Crypto Gains. Do appreciate you as always, my friend. Up reversal. Nope, that didn't happen. That failed. Yeah, I mean, just consolidation here. It does look like for the Dow Jones. And hopefully it'll continue to the upside. We'll see. We shall see. Now, I still think that in order for Bitcoin to see a new all-time high, I think the Dow Jones will have to push higher before Bitcoin can go higher. Same's going to be for the Russell and everything else. We just need to see some breadth open up in the market. Been cold and rainy all day. I love it. Should have been a lazy day, but in the charts all day, just getting ready for all the ups and downs. Yep. There it is. Speaking of ups and downs, economic calendar tomorrow, we don't have really anything, but then Tuesday we do have the JOLTS job openings. That should have an impact as well. At 10 a.m., we'll probably see some volatility at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Tuesday. Then on Wednesday, March 12th at 8:30, we've got core inflation. Then Thursday, we have PPI month over month at 8:30. Then on Friday, we got GDP month over month. Well, that's for the UK. Michigan Consumer Sentiment preliminary at 10 a.m. Friday. So a little, I would say kind of heavy on the data, on the economic data. Heavy being that, those do tend to have high impacts on the markets. So we shall see. Just be careful in the morning times. Always be careful when trading, but this week the most volatile times will be in the mornings, most likely. So during that AM session. Wix Wi-Fi 89. What's going on, 2Dub? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Let's take a look at the good old Ethereum here. Smashing the like and saying hi on my way to sleep. Get to sleep talking, 2Dub. I know you sleep talk. Get in there and sleep talk. But thank you for stopping by and smashing that like. If you are here right now and you're watching this stream and you're enjoying this, please consider hitting that like button and that subscribe if you are new. So we've been pointing out the equal lows here on Ethereum. We've come down into that high time frame demand, swept those equal lows. Question is it going to keep going lower? Ethereum has not been looking good. I mean, especially if we come over to the the good thing is, I should say, is that if we come over to the ETH BTC chart, ETH versus BTC, I will most definitely be sleep talking. Eileen Ulick featuring Wick 589. Okay. Crypto support group hotline available 24/7. All right. I love you guys. ETH BTC has hit high time frame support. So, what's it gonna do? I mean, it is back to freaking 2019 lows, 2021 lows. This was before Ethereum ripped to the upside in 2021. It tapped that low right here. That's the low that we are at. So hopefully we'll be seeing some kind of conclusion here coming up soon, and we can start seeing some upside movement. Go to the total chart, take a look. So this is the whole of crypto. Yeah, we've closed below the 50% retracement, so it'll probably continue lower. But, you know, it's what we expect. What we expect. DCA is the way, in my opinion. Not financial advice. Just what I would do. How are we going to have a sell-off in the Aussie dollar, the euro, the British pound, the Canadian dollar, the Japanese yen, and the dollar index that is weighted against all of these? What? What is going on? So yeah. Someone posted a chart on X. I lost it before I could screenshot it, but it looked like the exact same pattern playing out on to the T for the beginning of alt season. If I had to guess, I'm just gonna go ahead and bring it up. Bitstamp. Yep. I've seen something on the X this weekend, and it was essentially basing things off of the 2017 bull run, which is possible. The only problem is that our macro conditions were different here. We were sitting at 1 to 1.25% interest rates. We weren't really in quantitative easing, but we also weren't in quantitative tightening. Really. The Fed balance sheet was just kind of, I mean, they had already filled their balance sheet in 2014, and at this point, they're just holding. Whereas they've been selling off their balance sheet. So, in the current conditions. So, yeah, that is ambitious, isn't it? I mean, you're looking at a $2 million Bitcoin. So I just don't see it happening, but I had to pull that up because I did see it on the X, and I was like, I'm sure someone's gonna say something about that, or that they have seen something about that. And sure enough, Lost on Crypto has seen it, probably, if I had to guess. But pretty much the theory is we've got 75 to 70K next weekend. There's probably maybe sometime this week. But I mean, it does look very similar. I mean, you do get the two bounces. You get the two bounces. And then we'll just have to see. And then you get the really slow grind up. And then you just get a blast off. It's possible, but we've got to keep everything in. Got to remember that this was mostly retail driven. We're very heavily institutionally driven now. This was mostly retail driven, like I was talking about, low interest rates. This was also the ICO craze. So, and there weren't a million cryptos in the market at that time. So, yeah. So, I don't see anything like this happening. I could be wrong, but hey, I can squint my eyes and make any fractal work. I don't know about any fractal. I mean, you do want them to kind of line up. You do want to see patterns repeat. Or you do want to see patterns, because patterns do repeat often. They do often rhyme. Maybe not exactly the same, but they do rhyme. But yeah. That is quite ambitious. $2 million. Hey, I'm here for it. If we get it, I'm here for it. But yeah. So yeah. USDT dominance has been pushing to the upside. Tether's been gaining some dominance. That is a signal that people have been getting into stable coins, more of a safety trade. So to hold on to those stable coins as the market is bearish and risk off, more people are in the stable coins instead of the risk on assets. Made in America coins, how we doing? Gala's up 6%, IP is up 4.85, HBAR is up 4.47, Zcash is up 4.11%, DOT, Polkadot is up 3.93, Aave is up 3.84, EYDX is up 2.61, Filecoin 2.5. Look at ADA. Gains taken all the way back. Yeah, it's not looking good. It's not looking good. But yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I've got a lot on my mind, and yeah, I don't know how to. I think I'm gonna have to just go ahead and make it a short stream tonight. I almost didn't even come on, so because of everything that I was talking about at the beginning. So I don't know. I'm tired. I need sleep, and I got a big day tomorrow. So I do appreciate you guys coming here and spending a little bit of time with me. And yeah. Prepare for the worst, hope for the best. That's the thing. So I hate to cut it short, but I need rest. So I hope you all understand. And if we get some good news tomorrow, it's all right, bud. I've had my managers quit on me, been running on fumes the last 3 days. All will get better. Yes, Avi, take it easy. You're in my thoughts and prayers. Much, much love to you. Thank you, Alexander G. So yeah, I'm just yeah, I can't. I need to go get some sleep. Get you some rest and come back with that AI voodoo tomorrow. Thank you, thank you. Hoping for good news from you tomorrow. Yep. Sure, it'll be all right. But even no matter what comes out of it, we'll fight. And yeah. We'll see how everything goes. But I do appreciate each and every single last one of you. Thank you for being here, and thank you for your kind words. I do love you guys, and and really thank you for thanks, Jake. Yeah, so thank you guys for joining me, and thank you for everything. And no matter what, we'll be back tomorrow. So I appreciate each and every single last one of you, and I hope you all have an amazing, beautiful, wonderful, radical sleep. And I'll see you tomorrow. Mad love, guys. Peace out, and good night. Bye.
Welcome to the night where we light up the spark. We're trading crypto, finance, you'll be mad on the charts. Hosted by the one, Lunar Beaches Top Shark. Dive deep into the numbers cause this ain't no lark. We're crunching all the data, making money moves fast. From Wall Street to the blockchain, making predictions last. Community together in this financial blast. Markets after dollar shatter ceilings made of glass. Mad on the charts with Lunar's bright lights. Crypto markets soaring through the night. Follow the trends, see future in sight. It's markets after dark, the financial flight. From Bitcoin to Ethereum, we're mapping the road. Stock tips and insights, secrets ready to unload. Trading strategies, sharp on knowledge be showed. Let Lunar Beaches guide you to the mother lode. Economic loops and the way the dollar flows. Community vibes where everybody grows. Analyzing trends while the world lays low. Markets after dark where only brilliance shows. Hit that subscribe and join the ride. In the world of finance where fortunes collide. Lunar's path will be your guide. Through the market storm or the market tide. On the charts with Lunar's bright light. Crypto markets soaring through the night. From Bitcoin markets soaring fast. Markets after dollar shatter ceilings made of glass. Mad on the charts with Lunar's bright light. Crypto markets soaring through the night. Follow the trends, see the future in sight. It's markets after dark, the financial flight. From Bitcoin to Ethereum, we're mapping the road. Stock tips and insights, secrets ready to unload. Trading strategies, sharp on knowledge be showed. Let Lunar